Hello YouTube and welcome back. In the last episode, we made it to the top of Silph Co and finally learned Flamethrower for Apollo. Oh my god, so freaking helpful. I didn't even know that was there and it was just such a wonderful surprise, and now, we're looking so good right now. But as you might remember, we got the card key on like the 5th or 6th floor, which means we didn't explore the first through whatever floor with the card key. So in this episode, we're going to start cleaning things up. We've already taken out most of the trainers, so I don't know if this is going to be the final episode of the, for lack of a better word, arc of Team Rocket taking over Silph Co. But, oh, what's in here? What do you got? Eek, no, stop, help! Oh, you're not with Team Rocket. I'm sorry, I thought, oh, I'll give you one of our products. Please forgive me. Ooh, self-destruct. Are you the cause of all these freaking grunts using self-destruct? Did you give Archer self-destruct being like, here, this is really helpful, ha ha ha? Like, it would answer, help me, I'm a self. Oh, what? Guy's lying, or he's just fight or flight and he's just decided to fight me. But man, was that lady the cause of all of my problem? Not even a problem, freaking, what's it called? It's been the biggest joke the entire time. Oh, frick, this is not a good Pokemon for Gale. I was like, we haven't seen Gale in forever, and I was like, I'm gonna use her. Let's see what she can do. She is higher leveled, but yeah, Weezing's physically defensive. Oh, nice. Weezing's physically defensive, and Gale only has physical moves, so... But if we flinch him to death, never mind. I don't love that, but man, do you realize how great it is that, like, Gale can just take a Sludge Bomb and be like, I don't love it, but it's not the end of the world. Nice, flinch you. Flinch hacks. I mean, that's how, what's his name won. No, well, yeah, beat Cruiser. Oh, freaking already poisoned. I mean, we'll eventually run into the nurse. Oh god, I feel like poison does a lot in this game. So, well, I hope you enjoyed seeing Gale, because she's now going back into my pocket until we can heal her. How'd you know I was really from Team Rocket? Because you attacked me. To be totally accurate, I work for both Silph and Team Rocket. It's hard to meet ends meet. Yeah, okay, so I wasn't sure if they were going to talk about it, and there it is, yeah. Some of the scientists actually work for Team Rocket. Even though they work for Silph, they're like undercover agents, which is really cool. Which explains why we fought so many scientists that aren't actually, you wouldn't think would be part of Team Rocket. Because obviously Silph Co is like, it's not really explicitly stated, but like Silph Co is like clearly like a technology-based company. They built, they designed Porygon. They designed the Master Ball that we think that Team Rocket's actually here for. And we got another scientist, it looks like. I support Team Rocket more than I self. Yeah, apparently I was supposed to talk to all these guys and learn that. I just kind of told you guys earlier. But again, I didn't really feel the need to go through all the warps. Because you take the warps and then you don't have any idea where you are. Yeah, you will need them at the end, but that's only one particular warp panel that we're going to need. The card key was the bigger thing we needed. And that we just could take the stairs for. Oh, Magmar, interesting. We've seen some of these scientists with Electabuzz, but we've yet to see them with Magmar. I've always liked both Magmar and Electabuzz quite a bit. They're pretty rare in Gen 1, so I have definitely a lot of fondness for both of them. And even though I would say I like Electabuzz more, I feel like I've used Magmar more in general. Which is weird, but again, I like them both. And I very much like that they both got evolutions in Gen 4. Electivire and Magmortar are awesome. You've really got me! Thanks. Humph. Team Rocket said if I helped them, they'd let me study Pokemon to my heart's content. That's creepy. Considering we know Team Rocket isn't particularly the nicest when it comes to treating Pokemon, so we wonder what your experiments were going to be like. What's going on? First, that kid who was annoyingly strong, and now you? Why are kids allowed in here? Why are you sitting down? Like, you could battle me, although I guess it's implied that Blue beat him. Because I refuse to say it's Trace. Like, I thought about that before when someone said, like, oh, a really strong trainer came through here. Like, that's not Trace. It's Blue that they're clearly referencing. Although we know Blue supposedly left to go take on the Rockets and the rest of Kanto. But I don't know what made me think about it. How are you guys today? This is still the same recording session. I didn't plan on doing all of the takeover of Silph in one sitting, but I guess I'm doing it all, the takeover of Silph, and all in one sitting, which is just weird. But like I don't know. I want to keep going. It's been a while since I've recorded, and I'm getting the juices flowing again, and I'm excited and loving how my team's been progressing as of late. It's just everything's going so great. Ooh, another warehouse. This is nice to see. Full heal, cool. And then what's this? Escape rope, okay. This place doesn't seem nearly as magical as the last one. Star piece. Selling item. I mean, nothing's gonna beat that flamethrower. Like, seriously, it doesn't matter what we find now. Flamethrower was the best thing to find. Some great balls, which I don't care about. Revive, that's not bad. How are we going for like potions and whatnot? Because we are gonna run into some battles, and I might want some potions. Medicine pocket. 10 super potions, that's not great, but it's not terrible. Some lemonades, some hyper potions. Yeah, we're mostly fine. And 10 revives, yeah. Well, obviously we should buy some potions, because we're getting to harder points in the game that it's good to have. I mean, I should honestly have more potions than I do now, but I just haven't felt the need when I can just usually go to, what's it called? The Pokemon Center, and just wait and just do it that way. Because I'm one of those gamers that like doesn't like to use the items that the RPGs give me. They're like, oh, I gotta save it. You never know when you're gonna need it. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I mean, isn't everyone? Don't we all save our best moves, healing items, whatever it is, until the very end? And even then, we're like, you're fighting the final boss, and you're like, huh. I don't know if I want to use this super good thing, because once I use it, I never have it again. I think we're all like that. It's just you just don't want to lose it, especially nowadays when the final boss isn't even the final boss in most games. Like there's always a super boss. There's always a harder thing. Freaking one of them the last one used light screen, so now they're actually getting they're gonna have good special defense against Psychic, so we gotta switch out. Apollo! Dig! Nice. I have yet to use Flamethrower. I was just thinking that. I was like, we're going back to Apollo, not for Flamethrower, but just because I want to use Dig. But man, Flamethrower, I'm still, I mean, for me it's been 10 minutes, if that. So I'm still reeling from the Flamethrower reveal. But now Apollo's just going to be so good. Like, now he's just so much, like, again, that was just such a black mark on his moveset for the longest time. And, like, we did as much as we could with everything else. But now he finally has a good move. Oh, I'm so happy for him. He's been such a good boy. Like, when the stupid Meowths were shown, and we got the Arcanine, I really did not expect him to be, like, so reliable. But he's just been so good, and I just have loved having him. I really love my team, to be honest. The 6 that we have right now, in particular, I just have really enjoyed. And there's just I have loved them all. I've used most of them in other previous Pokemon games, but I've never really used Arcanine, because Arcanine's just one of those Pokemon that I was never super in love with. Like, I didn't hate him, but like I didn't be like, oh yeah, I gotta use Arcanine. But so that's why kind of the reason why I wanted to keep with him, because I'm like, I wonder how this is gonna go. Blastoise I've obviously used. Blastoise was the first Pokemon I ever picked. I don't know if I've explained that, but like, yeah, when I first played Red and Blue, I think Blue I played first, I picked Squirtle. So whenever people tell those stories like their Charizard was their first Pokemon because they saw it in the box, yeah, I was that for Squirtle, so it always bugs me that Charizard is the more famous one. Which is, so sad. Oh, also this is where we beat Archer, and so now we basically caught up. So I think now what we want to do is actually just get to the healing area, because I think that's the actual place we want to go. And I think that's on another floor. So no, who we haven't fought? We haven't fought like the 4th Rocket Sister, right? Have I feel like I've fought every trainer though. Oh wait, what's over here? I guess we did not go through this door. I'm very confused. Max Repel. That's weird because that is where we fought Archer, right? Hyper Potion, nice. I really want to say we've done everything. Super Potion, cool. I'm like hidden behind that little potted plant. Oh, we have not been here. What? Dear, oh dear, please help me. Man next to me, he's such a coward. Wow. Have we not been here? We have not been here. What floor did I just skip? Yep, here's the 4th Rocket Sister. Oh my god, what floor did I just skip, apparently? Oh, wait, you know who that was? Was that the juggler? Yeah, because that was that episode that I was like, okay, I think that's what it was. I moved on. For some reason, I just wasn't thinking properly. Man, I'm glad I was doing the sweep again, because I just completely ignored this floor. So I'm sure we'll get some more trainers to fight. We also have so this is probably where you're supposed to see the 1st Rocket Sister, and then go from there. We're finding her last. Eradicate. So I'll stick with a chaplain. Hopefully he can take a hit. He'll probably take like a quick attack or something, right? Oh no, or he can be fast. Mr. Mime is faster than Eradicate? Like, oh, I guess we are a few higher levels. Oh, I was gonna say this is gonna hurt, but no, it's not. Super Fang does 50% of your health. So when you don't have much... Oh, Sucker Punch. Ugh, that's when you want to use Sucker Punch, and it's such a good move in that situation. We are really beaten up. You know what? We have yet to see Coco in forever. Your enemy is weak, both in health and stats, so the Coco will have no issue with this. Sizzly Slide! So I want to have Chaplain stay knocked out. Is that also the first Pokemon? I feel like that's the first Pokemon we've lost in Silph Co, not counting Blue. Blue kicked my butt because Blue was very high leveled. Also, I don't know if you noticed, but we've had Coco with the Sailor's Cap for like this entire time. Just because. Let's take Cruiser out of the Pokeball. And let's put him up front. Yeah, I want to use Apollo, but because Apollo's still lower leveled. Oh no, this isn't the floor with the juggler. How did I just forget this floor? Did I talk to you? Team trying to count the world. Okay, so I guess that's what I did. I came in here, went this way, and then went right, and then just completely ignored this entire left side of the building. Yeah, serves him right for transferring a star employee like me off to the Boondocks. That's why Team Rocket came after us. I'm sure of it. Wait, you were transferred off to the Boondocks. So, did you join Team Rocket and then come back? Or, oh, freaking of course. I'm confused by what because the president, I imagine, is here. Unless you're counting this as the Boondocks. And that's why you think Team Rocket's here. Like, do you see where I'm getting the disconnect? He says he's transferred off to the Boondocks, so that's why he was upset at the president. But this is the Silph Co main headquarters. So clearly you're not implying that this is the Boondocks because this is the main headquarters and the president's upstairs. I don't know. I'm thinking way too much into this random NPC's nonsensical dialogue, but like, it's just when they say things, I'm like kind of like think about it. Like, is that real? Are you telling the truth? Magmar. Oh, look at that. Cruiser was able to beat through some Pokemon and now gets to the wonderful gooey fiery center that he can annihilate with Scald. I wonder how would hot water do against fire? Like, realistic. I guess it probably wouldn't matter because water's whole thing with fire is that it like quickly douses / smothers it, and I don't think that has anything to do with cold. Right? What is the property of that? What is the scientific reason that water takes out fire? Is it just because it smothers it and because there's a lot of it? Probably. I would think that's the rationale, or that's the explanation. It's one of those scientific principles that like we don't ever think about, because why would you ever care why fire takes or why water takes out fire? But like I wonder, if the temperature of water has anything to do with it. Because imagine if you put snow on fire. If you put enough snow, it's going to take out the fire because it will just plop right on top of it and envelop it. I feel like we've been through here. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. So I think the next floor should be where we want to go. Where we can heal and then the actual required path, I think. I think this is it. Yep, cool. Cool. So I'm 99% sure that warp up there is what we want. Because we've seen both Trace and Giovanni. But we've yet to see a way to get to them. Let's start with Apollo. Here we go. What do you got? Your Pokemon seem to adore you, kid. Thanks. I like to think they do. I adore them, so it's only fair. Well, also, I don't think I mentioned it. Did I mention it? I think I got really confused with that third grade wonderings of how water takes out fire. Really stupid sounding, probably. Let's use Flamethrower! Why not? Oh, man. We could have used Dig, but yeah, Flamethrower. Eevee has the sailor's cap because I wanted to put her in a hat that she has not worn in a while. So that's why she's in the sailor's cap. That's all I wanted to say. Hey, Ivy's level 40 now. Neat. Haunter, yeah, cool. I was gonna go heal, but if this fight goes how I'm expecting it to go, then I'm not gonna bother going to go heal. Oh yeah, Sucker Punch, yeah. Yeah, no point in healing. I think I can stomach the 10 damage he has done to me. Dig! Nice. Good job, Apollo. Gah! Were you the final person I had to beat? Apollo's up front, but I don't want Apollo up front. I think I want Chaplin up front. Because if I'm not mistaken... Nope, I am mistaken. That's not what I expected at all. Frick. In that case, I have to find what warp I'm looking for, because I don't actually... I thought that was the warp that was going to bring me to Trace, because that's where we have to get to. In that case, I'm probably just going to see you in a bit, because we've wandered around Silph Co enough, and I've got to find Trace, so hold on a sec. Well, I was mostly right. I was on that floor. Oh, Archer, what are you doing here? I already beat you. You again? Yeah, Trace, seriously. Me again. As many times as it takes. I will not let you reach the boss. Huh? What was that? Reach the boss? Ben, do you think? Giovanni must be here. I did see him. So the boss of Team Rocket is right here in this building. That makes things easier then. Go, Ben. This is our best chance to beat their boss. Old man, you'll be dealing with me. What? Oh. Okay, like... That makes, like... What does it make? That makes, like... Frickin' thematic sense, like... And, like... Strategic, that's the word I was thinking of. That makes strategic sense. It's like, Trace like, go, I'll hold them off. But I was expecting a fight with Trace because this is where you fought Blue. And then when Archer showed up, I'm like, oh, okay, then we'll fight Archer, because it makes more sense that Archer would hinder our path than Trace would, because Trace is on our side, and he's not as much of an ass as Blue was. So, that's again, I get the logic change, but I was expecting a battle, and not getting one is kind of disappointing. But, if I'm not mistaken, there's still going to be a battle on the other side of this teleporter, and we might have more than one. So, we're going to call things there. Yep. In the next episode, we will finally beat Team Rocket and save Silph Co. See you guys later.